Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
I'm from Flint, F-L-I-N-T. Fight like it's no tomorrow, motherfucker.
You niggas thought I was gone, just gon' go away. Want me gone like the wind and just blow away. Want me hang up my mic and put the blow away. While I refuse to let them treat me like a throwaway. Remember times, nigga, I was 2 and 4 a day. Same nigga 4 times made me 80K. Now I'm feeling like this.
Snow Show 101, hosted by your boy Jon Snow. Yo, it's your boy Jon Snow with my special guest on Snow Show 101, Jedidiah Brown, aka Black. What's going on, Black?
Snow, glad to be here. Resting home.
The day rest day, huh, Black?
Trying to get it in. If I can figure it out.
Man, after you threw down for your birthday, didn't you? You had a blast.
Man. Multiple cities, man. I'm still a little tipsy too.
Right. You was in New Orleans too, weren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you had it in. You got it in. You know what I'm saying? You got it in, man. Yeah, I want to bring you on today, Black, to talk the recall efforts that you came down, took out of your time, came down twice and helped Miss Beverly Viggs get signatures and stuff. How was your experience with that, man?
Man, it was actually it was way different than when I first came to Flint. This time I actually got to connect with some people who live there. The recall is not fun work. That shit ain't easy. It is you got to keep yourself motivated, hydrated, and focused, because it's not easy getting people to come to their door and talk to them, even though it's about them or for them. People just don't really always care about politics. But even through the difficult moments, we came out with, I heard, enough signatures to send in, and so I'm actually grateful. And it was worth being a part of. So I can't wait I hope that we get the results that we're looking for.
Yeah, I heard the results will be real soon. I heard y'all turned in. Y'all was able to get 114 seats. Like what out of the what was like the hardest part, Black, like of it, like getting the people to sign, or the walking, the ground y'all covered, or the you know what I'm saying? I know dealing with the dogs and all type of stuff. Did people slam doors in y'all face and stuff like that?
Not too much. I didn't actually run into a lot of bad hospitality. I just had people say, I not actually knocked on a couple of doors because people was fucking. We had people who were partying. We had people who were just chilling or didn't want to actually come to the door to talk politics. But for the most part, I think that the people who I ran into for the most part, that actually did talk to me, very hospitable. It wasn't bad. It was. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. This is why we have a rest day. But it wasn't that it was hard. It's just that you got to keep yourself motivated. But I didn't think it would be easy. So it was cool. I enjoyed it. It's real work.
Right.
I think
Uh,
the hardest part for me throughout the whole ordeal was more so when I would call and consistently hear that it was just Bev and her husband out there pretty much all the time. That was the hardest part for me.
right. Once again, shout out to Miss Bev and the team, man. Y'all did a wonderful job, man. Hopefully the results will come in soon on second ward, man. Cause like the late great Eric May said right on my platform, he like said that's the worst city council ever assembled. You know what I mean? Eric said it right out of his mouth, man. And we gotta hey Black, we gotta flip some of them seats, man, for the people, man. You know what I'm
And
saying? And
And that's the crazy part, right? Because the recall ain't the end of the fight; it's the beginning. Because now y'all even got to get a candidate. Who the hell gonna run if the recall go through?
exactly. Got to get the candidates. Yeah, we got to get the candidates. But the crazy part about it, right? So she won't be on the ballot to May, huh? So you got to deal with her ass all winter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, bring a coat to the council meeting because she will kick you out.
Man, listen, man.
Even snow.
Man, she's something else, man. You know that you know what I'm saying? That man, it's just horrible down there, black man. Like, man, they the people that gave him the nickname the fucked up five and shit. I'm just gonna say it, man. And you know what I'm saying? And
The fucked up
man, I don't
five
know
and
how they
the fucked up five
expect
and his
people to
tennis
keep
coach,
going
right?
for that shit, man.
Huh?
I don't understand how they expect the people up front to keep going for that bullshit down there, man.
They
You know what I
celebrate.
mean?
They think they good. They don't feel like enough people. You know, one of the things that did happen a lot is that people didn't even know who their council person was.
Okay.
I ran into that a lot.
Oh, you said they didn't even know the ward they was living in. They didn't know who their council person was. Wow, that's deep, man.
Most people had no idea who Liddell was.
So when y'all said her name, do you want to start this shit? They didn't even know who the fuck they was talking about,
No, sir.
huh?
Crazy.
Man, that's crazy, man.
So
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
I know. I want to ask you, Black. So how did you feel that day when she jumped out on y'all ass with that velour sweatsuit on? When it was about 30 y'all out there, and she jumped up out of there, but she supposed to be supposedly scared of people, you know, wasting the taxpayers' money with the Flint police escorting her back and forth home. But she jumped out on y'all. It was about 30 of y'all. She pulled up on y'all. How'd you feel about that, bro?
she definitely dispelled that bullshit. But I mean, I got duality because for me, I respected it. Like, you know, I'm from Chicago. Like it was to me, it was brave because she got out in a place that was hostile against her and
Right.
that people was working against her, and she stood up as a 7 foot Amazonian she is, and she walked up to the damn residence with us like shit. I want to know what they said to y'all, but they didn't even know who she was. It wasn't the. It
So,
was.
hey, Black. So, what did she ask you? When she walked up to you? What she say to you, man? What was
I
the whole
can't.
purpose of it?
I can't remember from all the. You know, it was a lot going on. I think that it was a lot of name calling. People was, you know, a lot of moving around. I was definitely trying to make sure there wasn't no snipers in the trees.
Right.
So it was a lot, but I think my exchange with her was real simple. Like, you could have had a conversation with me before we got to this point if you feel like these people are misinforming me. And she was like, well, it's too late now. You out here. So I'm like, cool.
She was hurt, man. She was hurt behind that beat.
I
You
think
know
she
what I'm
was.
saying?
I think she was shook. I think she was frazzled by it. No matter what she say, I think that showed that she's concerned about the recall.
Hell yeah, she was concerned. She was like, "It's really, really happening." You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. You know how you know. Hey, seeing is believing. You can hear about shit a million times, but when you see it out of out of your two eyes and see it's really happening, reality hit her ass. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? And she was going off emotions, and she whipped up on y'all, not thinking, "Hey, don't you supposed to be in fear of these people? You got city council. I mean, you got taxpayers paying the police departments to take your ass back and forth home." She fucked all that up. All that got thrown out the window. You know what I'm saying?
Does she still have a police escort now?
I don't know. Probably so.
Oh,
Probably so.
that'll be why I would definitely remind them of that and why they need to pull that. They need to
Right.
pull that. Clearly ain't
She
out
pulled
of it.
that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then she got the smallest police in Flint protecting her driver, a little bitty too. But that's another story though. But so besides the Second War, Black, are you familiar with anybody else on the council besides? I know you're familiar with Tanya Burns. You familiar with anybody else? You familiar with Seven Ward, Musette?
I don't know everybody's name, but if I
Yeah,
saw them,
right.
I know. I think one of his name Judy. Like I've kind of did a little soft
Oh,
look.
Judy Presley.
I did a
Priestley.
soft look into all of them, so I don't know them, but I definitely have. You know, I got a feel for each of them.
Right. So from your, I say, investigation, or from your, your take on them, what your findings? How you feel about the council? I'm telling you, it's the worst one ever. So how you feel about it?
Well, I haven't seen the councils before them. I definitely have seen clips of Eric May's time when he was here. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
But I I can only go off of my experience. So I don't know if
Okay.
they the worst because I don't know what the ones were like them before. But I would definitely say that they're very unlawful, and I feel like they are bullies. And I think that they shit don't stink and that they can't be touched.
Right. Exactly. A lot of bullshit going on down there, man. But I told our whole city, man, from the mayor's office all the way down to the parking car garage, man, is full of shit, man. It's full of corruption, man. Um, man, they took our ARPA funds, man. They gave us that bullshit ass water crisis settlement that we never gonna see. They took ARPA funds. They gave us that settlement. What else they done did to us, man? They want to plant some willow trees. You got motherfuckers coming down there jocking, um, lobbying for bullshit like willow trees, bro. And we got fucked up water, man. Where they do that shit at, Black? You got these nonprofits took all our motherfucking ARPA funds. You know what I'm saying? Because when Joe Biden sent that money, that was supposed to be for economic development, man. When the epidemic when the pandemic hit, man. Like people, small businesses and stuff, they had to like move, start doing hair out their mama basement, cutting hair in the back room. It was for to get brick and mortars and stimulate the economy, man. And they just took all that, man. They got these nonprofits coming taking the money, and man, just a bunch of bullshit, man. It's like they just shitting on us, bro. We tired of this shit, man. It's like you say, lawless, man.
And they
Shit.
actually think that they're doing a good job. She feels that she's doing what needs to be done for the neighborhood. I've heard that at other council members up there. And then they're already celebrating the guy that just came in and took Eric May's seat, which he haven't been in there long enough to do a damn thing, in my opinion. So I think that the problem is, like I said, even at the doorsteps, people don't pay attention. They don't know. They're not watching the meetings. They don't understand what they could have had. And they don't know that if they don't do something about it, they ain't gonna get nothing else. They ain't gonna get nothing coming to them in the future. So
Right,
I'm not a staple in Flint. I asked this question when I was leaving. Who are the advocates of Flint outside of
right.
the one I ran into?
So,
So
hey, Black, I'm glad you brought that up. So, what's the difference between being an activist and an advocate, man? Can you break that down for me, man?
so the difference between an advocate and an advocate is just the way you want to label it, because it's essentially the same thing. However, activism became very popular in the Black Lives Matter movement as a national thing. Before that, there was like a lot of like grassroots individuals who, like myself, kind of sort of walked up on something and we just never stopped being involved. And then you have individuals who worked for organizations or companies or institutions, and their advocacy or their lobbying is paid. But it became a phenomenon where people was actually in the streets during the Black Lives Matter movements, following the shootings of unarmed black people through the hands of police officers. And so when everybody started doing it, it started getting real mucky and real messy, and then people started saying I'm an advocate so that they could try to differentiate themselves from the bullshit and the labels of being an activist, but it's the same thing. And I feel like it really ain't nothing if it ain't garnering no paycheck, just people out there, and that's the best way they could define it. He's an advocate or an activist, or she's an activist because they show up. Simple as that.
Okay. In your opinion, Black, in your opinion, do you feel that the feds need to come through here and clean this damn city up, man?
I
I
think
think that's what needs to happen, man.
so. I
No
started
other, no other way.
So I do want to send some love to your show. We was able to do everything we said for the most part, and but after getting done, the people asked me to start looking into the elections, and so we're starting our investigation. investigations into what's happening in Flint as it relates to elections and the supervisor Gloria. And I'm gonna just say this: I think that what they know is that people don't have the money to like do recalls or to really inspect these elections, because just in our preliminary phases, we see where there are houses that are not even they don't even exist, or you'll be in an address that skips about 10 houses, but they'll be listed in a voter registration. People have died. And so the long story short is that if the people don't have the money to do their investigation and or to do a revote, a recount of the votes, it's gonna take somebody from the federal government to make a difference if the people are not paying attention and voting. So they have to come in, because I'm pretty sure, based on our preliminary findings, that there's a lot of corruption going on in Flint.
Absolutely. These people in our government in Flint think they untouchable, man. You know, they run the city with an iron fist. They act like they Teflon down. But you see what this unrelated, but you see, I married better call Kwame Kilpatrick, because these the feds got something for you, man. I ain't no Mr. Untouchable when it comes to the feds. You know what I mean? And I just think, man, something needs to be done. And the only way it can be done the right way is the feds come clean this motherfucker up. A lot of indictments and you know what I mean, investigations or whatever need to be done, man. I
And
never in a million years thought I would even say nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an X3 guy. But I think I'm begging for the feds to come through this motherfucker, man.
And I get that. It's because you're paying attention. And that's what's happening in cities across America. Like, people are starting to pay attention or want to pay attention to what's going on in the government. This situation in Dalton has really put a different spin on a lot of stuff. I saw the police chief in Dalton think he was untouchable. Well, he had to look at me with real sad puppy ass, because now he's a charged with 9 felonies. So it can happen. It will happen. But it's gonna take people like you, people who wouldn't have normally wanted it. Got to start calling for it. Got to start filing the reports. Got to start making the noise. And I believe that that's starting to happen in Flint too. I got a call not too.
Think he was untouchable.
Right.
I got a call not too long ago about this guy Doug becoming the ombudsman after filing a lawsuit and a complaint to get the current one removed.
Dougie Doug. You talking about Dougie Doug. I know you talk.
Crazy,
Right.
absolutely crazy. And
Right.
so this guy now has a 90-something thousand dollar job, but he's been a henchman for a long time from what I can assess. But the way his path to get to where he got his seat, it looks more like a political reward than it is somebody qualified and the right person to do the job.
They was saying some shit about they was trying to appoint him to the ENB board. I mean, no, to the
I'm buzzing.
ombudsman. Yeah, there you go.
Isn't it? Didn't it happen?
I don't think so. I think they talking about it or something, or I don't know. You familiar with they the Billy Dazzler off the E&B board?
No.
They trying to they supposed to have a special meeting the other day to try to get her off the board, but I guess enough people didn't come. But that's what I'm saying though, man. All this damn corruption and shit, man. And then they put Doug in, and he's a known racist, man. You know what I mean? Um, what man? What type of makeup of the city we got, man? That's why I be saying, man. In our city, this is a Democratic stronghold, man. What is the Democrats doing? Look who they putting in office. Look who they putting in place, man. You know what I mean?
It's happening in all kind of cities, bro. I think that's one of the central themes that's now going to be talked about in the DNC, which actually is being hosted in Chicago, right up the street.
Okay. Hey, okay, Billy, they didn't do it. Okay, yeah, Billy on her right now, actually. Um, Babe Marie, and like I said, they was trying to take her off the E&B board. Second Ward got something against her. Man, Second Ward a piece of shit, man. I'm behind you, Billy. Though we
What,
behind you, though.
what didn't happen? They didn't put them in.
Huh?
They didn't put him in.
I don't know. Hey Billy, did they put Doug in as the ombudsman? I don't think so.
Oh wow. Well, that's good news.
I don't know. Yeah, okay, Billy. Billy said let's make sure we keep our eyes on the EAB meetings. Yeah, because there's a lot of corruption. There's a lot of corruption going on with the EAB meetings. Black need to start tapping into some of them, man, because they supposed to be the overseers of the city council, and they ain't no better than them. You
So,
know what I'm
so
saying?
investigations are hard and they're complex. Right now, I'm focusing on Gloria because I don't, I'm not a resident there, but what we're committed to doing is finding out what's going on with Gloria and fucking up her play because she needs to stop
So you
doing
think
what
Gloria on bullshit?
I know she is. I know she
Hey,
is.
hey, get her, Black. You know what I'm saying? Investigate her ass. You know what I'm saying? Cause we don't need no bullshit down going on down there, man. Shit like this, like the preliminary, the primary was just last week. They say it's a bunch of bull. It took them all night to call First Ward and Seventh Ward, man. It took them all night, Black. It ain't like it was the president election or something, man. It took their ass to 7 in the morning to call that shit, man.
So people feel like they was back there playing doctor.
Yeah, man, they putting absentee ballots in their back pockets and all type of shit, man. It's all type of backdoor shit going on down there, man. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, they cheating, man. You know what I'm saying?
If the
And
mayor,
it's in plain sight though. They don't give a fuck no more. It's like what you gonna do? You know
yeah,
what I mean?
because the lady that won her election, I thought she wasn't gonna win. Can't think of her name. Is it Candace?
Yeah, Canada, that's Mouchette. That's Seventh Ward.
Right. The fact
Right.
that she won is crazy.
And they say it's always precinct 21. I think that's precinct 21 that's in the Seventh Ward. They say they always hold people up in the absentee ballots, man. It's always a problem with that same precinct, man. They need to look into that, man. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I would match those voter registrations up, voting. I would I would match the voter roll with the houses, and that's where I would start. If somebody really wanted to figure this stuff out, they need to get the voters roll, and they need to match it with the house. Make sure that those addresses are there. Make sure that those people are there, and that's one way that you all can rule out, or you can start to figure out if there's corruption. So that's what I'm saying. Like if I was to start investigating this stuff, it means that I would have to be in Flint. I would have to travel there often. I would spend a lot of resources to figure this out. So it's very difficult to commit. But that's what I would recommend residents do. While I'm working on Gloria, let's figure out about these past elections because I do suspect that there's going to be some voter fraud.
Yeah, man. I heard they was sending absentee ballots for people that's deceased and everything, man. You know what I mean? Somebody not doing their job, man.
I
You
mean,
know?
but at the same time, we got to hope they're right because, like I said, a lot of people are not paying attention. A lot of people are not engaged, and that needs to change.
Right, right. So yeah, man. We appreciate you too, man, coming down, man, and doing what you do, man. Cause obviously we need your help, man, because this shit been going on, man. I've been messing around with this FLINT politics shit going on 5 years now, like strongly. And it's been bullshit, man. Like I said, Unc said it right here on my platform. This is the worst council ever. And he said, motherfuckers doing they playing them that put them political ploys in place, and it's a bunch of lawless corruption, man. I'm talking about the police department, the mayor's office, um, you name it, man. Shit, it's kind of like that Darden situation, but I think it's a little worse. You know what I mean? Because Darden is like a township,
A
right?
village,
Or
small village.
a village.
Y'all in a
This a
city.
whole damn city. You know
Y'all
what I'm
got
saying?
almost three times the amount of people. So
But
that means y'all got hella money. And that's it.
right. So
And that's
so
another
who's
thing I noticed when I was
hey
driving
Black?
through
So
the
whose situation you
neighborhood.
think worse?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I say, whose situation you think worse, like Darden's or Flint's? Tell me,
Well,
keep it 100, man.
that was pretty fucking bad. But you know, we've been boots on the ground there. We've been uncovering a lot. Like I said, I don't really know all that's going on with Flint because we haven't been able to really sink our teeth into the situation. But if I suspect, based on some of the things I've seen, even the police department, the size and its capacity to do their job with the amount of money that have come to Flint, somebody's stealing, bro. Somebody getting rich as hell. I'm serious.
Somebody stealing.
Somebody's
Hey,
stealing.
black, they ain't just stealing. They stealing.
They stealing. And then when
Yeah.
you ride through the neighborhood and you see how the money and the funds was allocated for things to not look so blighted, it's crazy because people are not getting the shit that they deserve, and they doing it in the face of the people that they supposed to care about and represent, and that's fucked up.
Well, I don't know, black, if you familiar with the North Side of Flint, man, but North Side gets no love. That's mainly First Ward, man. I'm talking about, man. You get past Burston Fieldhouse. Ain't no love. They don't ain't nothing, man. No resources, no nothing. The north side gets squozed the fuck out. All the money is going in downtown, man. Like I always tell people, if you come to Flint, Michigan, and you get off at the downtown exit and you don't go no other place but downtown, you stay at the Hilton downtown, you walk around downtown, you gonna say Flint is a beautiful city. Man, you go a half a mile north of Robert T. Long where you're going to be in the Terror Dome. You hear me? The fucking Terror Dome, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you come to Flint and just go downtown, you'll swear it's a beautiful city. You know? But I don't know, black man. It's fucked up, man. It's pretty fucked up, man. And people tired, man. Saying the same shit. We sick and tired of saying we sick and tired. You know? And I don't know what it's gonna take, bro. I don't know, man. Hopefully the feds come clean this motherfucker up, man. I don't know, man. But shit. So with hey, so your investigation that you that the so when you coming back?
Well, right now we're just starting our preliminary investigation into the elections of Flint and Gloria. There's no set date for me to be there, but
Right.
I will be giving a report as soon as we actually finish our initial findings. I'll do that
Okay.
through the Facebook. I mean through the YouTube.
Okay.
Yep.
Y'all. Well, y'all heard it here. Jedidiah and his
I might.
team,
I'm
they
hold
own it.
on. I might be now. When I hear that the recall went through, I might
Hmm.
be at the next city council meeting after that because I might have
Okay.
to talk my shit.
Okay. Okay. Well, hey. Well, you might well get ready to pack your bags because I know they went through. I
Nah,
think y'all got more than enough, man.
I'm
But,
optimistic.
but I
Hopefully.
tell you what, Black. I ain't condoning no violence. I ain't glorifying no violence and none of that shit, right? But it's gonna be some. It should be some shit if they come back and talk about it wasn't enough, man. Cause man, we gotta start, man. We gotta stand for something, man. Or we gonna keep falling for anything, man. They can't keep fucking over us like that, man. And but I heard the county is the ones doing the count now. It ain't going back from the county to the city, to the city to the county. I heard it's only on one place now, so hopefully y'all got her ass. You know what I'm saying?
You will see.
You come back and pop your talk your shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, but who gonna run? You know what I'm saying? We got to worry about who gonna run once that go through.
You got it, Snow. Snow for council.
Man, dog. Hey, Jedidiah, they had me on 10 90 days suspension. Hey man, every time you turn around, 90 days, and shit. Shit, man. I don't know about that one, Black. But hey, we gonna get the results and go from there. And you got any closing remarks for us, man? Got anything you want to say about Flint before we get out of here?
I mean, I just want Flint to know I got y'all back. Be patient with me with what we're doing now. And as I continue to monitor what's going on there, if I need to, I will show up.
Oh, I got one more question for you, Black. How did you feel with old Dougie Doug? Did he, the city council, did he run up on you? Did he call you the N-word or something? What's something
Hell
he
no.
did?
No.
I seen you and your mans was trying to holler at him. Then what happened right there at that point?
He made some smart ass comments at the podium, and I confronted him about them because I knew that I watched some of the stuff before I got there, so I knew he made very, very, very detailed posts, articulate posts about people he don't fuck with, like Burns. So when he
Okay,
got up there and made his comment about me, I
right.
knew I checked him on this shit.
Okay.
And then he had to take his scary ass out the building.
You called him out on him. He called
Yeah,
the police.
definitely.
Hey, I like the way your man's boxed him in. Well, he was sitting on the side up, man. That shit, I TikTok the shit out of that, Black. Hey, hey, tell your man's that's my guy right there. Whoever he is, I love the way he boxed him in. He was just looking around like that's your guy right there.
That's
And
one of
that was dope, man. But
it gets
like
it
I
gets
said, Black,
emphasis.
I
You know, they
appreciate
better
you. I
stop
appreciate
believing
what you
I don't
do.
have. They better stop believing I don't got no army. I got a real one. I just
Yeah.
don't.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can tell by
I
dog
don't.
body language.
I
That's
don't
your
bring them
guy
out.
right there.
I don't bring them out unless I need to. But I got an
Yeah,
army.
I see. A lot of people didn't peep that out, Black. I peeped that out. I love the way my man sat on the other side of the dub while you was, you know what I'm saying, while you was barking. I love that, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's so,
That was some real nigga shit.
yeah.
Hey, but shit, we appreciate you, B. And we'll see you in a few. See it, cause them signals gonna come back, man.
All right,
Certified.
well then I'll be getting my flight and I'll be there real soon. Then
Okay, B. Anything else we got here?
that'll be all.
My guy.
Thank you, King.
Peace.
You're now rocking with Terrence Sale on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
Prairie, you gone crazy.
You are now tapped in with the most realist and controversial show on the net. Flint After Dark Podcast. We speak for the street. We speak for the street.
Yeah. It's your boy, Terrence Sales, a.k.a. Mr. Speak for the Streets, a.k.a. Big T, and you locked in to the #1 podcast in Flint, Michigan, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
I'm from Flint, FLINT. Fight like it's no tomorrow, motherfucker.
You niggas thought I was gone, just gon' go away. Want me gone like the wind and just blow away. Want me hang up my mic and put the blow away. Well, I refuse to let them treat me like a throwaway. Remember times, nigga, I was 2 and 4 a day. Same nigga 4 times made me 80K. Now I'm feeling like it's
Snow Show 101, hosted by your boy John Snow.